Welcome back to Look News. The Southern Adirondack Independent Living Center will hold their annual Harvest Gala next month. And here to share more about that is the board's president, David Bolg. Welcome back to Look News, David. We've talked about the great work you guys do at SAIL multiple times, but let's remind folks what the place is all about. Two centers, one in Queensbury, one in Ballston Spa.
Correct. Yeah. Thanks for having me back, by the way. It's good to be with you again.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, and you know, David, I've talked about the work that we do a couple times before here on the show, but tonight I really want to talk to the parents, because when you really understand our core mission, which is to help people with disabilities from infants to the elderly, it's a majority of the time it's the parents' challenge to help find the services and resources for the people in their lives who are disabled. And we have no limitations on the disabilities that people may have that come through our door. Whether it's an infant that's born to a young couple who needs assistive help in finding resources, or adolescents or young adults, and in particular seniors, people like me in that sandwich generation who need to find ways to take care of mom or dad, may need to bring in special services. They may not have insurance coverage, and they're struggling to find the kinds of help that they need to care for their parents. That's at the core of what we do. No one is ever turned away, and we sit and we help demystify and break down the barriers that help, or that most people encounter when they're looking for help for their loved ones. And we've been doing that now for many, many years, and that still remains the core of our mission, to help people find the services they need to live independent lives in the place of their choice.
So if I have a parent or a child, I come and knock on your door and I say, "Hey, Dave," or to the staff at the SAIL Center, I have a parent with a specific need. There's somebody there that's going to guide me through that process.
Absolutely. All of our case managers are trained in working with. We have an array of different partners that within the community, from Saratoga County all the way to the Canadian border, that we coordinate with to help bring the services that these people might need. And one of the things we've talked about before is oftentimes mom or dad might fall and break a hip, and they have to go home and live, and they might need a ramp built, or they might need accommodations changed in their home. They might need the loan of a wheelchair or a set of crutches. We have a free loan program for all kinds of assistive devices. So it's important that the parents understand what we have to offer, and I really encourage them to call us and learn more about what we do, because I think we can help translate the foreign language that you encounter when you first have to look for these things, and help ease them through the process.
Well, I'm sure it can be daunting when you're going through all this. Of course, as we talk about all these different fundraising events, Dave, be it yourselves or some other organization, everything you do takes money.
Absolutely.
And we're kind of appealing to constituents that perhaps need to use your services, maybe not today, but down the road in the future, to support one of your biggest fundraising events of the year. Tell me about the Harvest Gala.
Well, like most not-for-profits, we are primarily grant-based, and we also depend heavily upon outside funding to help us continue to promote the services or support families in our community. On October 19th, right here in Saratoga, at the Holiday Inn, from 5 till midnight, we're having our second annual gala. It's a black tie optional event. And we're going to be honoring Dr. Daniel Way, who is a physician with Hudson Headwaters. And many of your viewers may know Dr. Way in another way, because he is also a renowned photographer in the Adirondacks. He's published one book, and he'll be publishing his second, and actually be doing a book signing that night during the event.
Why did you choose to honor him?
Well, we've gotten to know Dr. Way very well, because Dr. Way is a unique physician today in that he still goes out and makes house calls to the folks, primarily in the Adirondacks, who have a very difficult time of getting out of their homes. As we know, we have a very large population in the north that still requires health care, but has a very, very difficult time of getting out when they need it. So he drives around, and he has a lot of clients who happen to coincidentally be consumers of ours. So we know the work that he does. He's one of the very, very special people, and we just thought it was important that we have an opportunity to thank him and honor him for the work he's doing on behalf of all of our constituents in the community.
Yeah, I know there's a bio on him on your website, which will connect that,
Exactly.
Connect all of you to your website.
Yep.
Through ours.
Yeah.
You know, a gala. We have the summer season where galas are going nonstop. A bit of a break, so this is good. That we're now getting into the fall. It's a chance that summer is behind us to come out and have a nice night.
Right. We selected this time frame partly because the summer is over, as you say, but kids have finally gotten back into school. We're getting into our fall routine. And it's always fun to go out and have a fun evening. We're also featuring the music of Standing Room Only, headlined by Cindy Wade, which is one of the best show bands around, so I think folks are familiar with them. It's a great evening to come down. We're going to, of course, have a silent auction, and we will have live auction. But more importantly, Dr. Way is a very special man, and I think for those folks who really would like to come down and learn more about our center and the work Dr. Way has done, we would love to have them come. Tickets can be purchased through our website at salescenter.org, and they're $75 a ticket. Or if there's somebody out there who wants to become a table captain and help us build a table of 8, tables are $600, but if they build a table and they announce that they're a table captain, they get 2 tickets free.
All right, sounds like a good deal. The gala coming up in October. You're going to come back before the gala to tell us about a big grant that you just got to help with your services.
I am, and I look forward to that.
A bit of a teaser, but it's money that's going to help continue to do the good work that you're doing, so we'll look forward to hearing about that.
Great.
Nearer the October event. Thank you, David Bulk, for stopping by. It's great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
David Bulk, the board president of the Sales Center. Now, the Sales Center Harvest Gala is October 12th at the Holiday Inn in downtown Saratoga Springs. We will connect you to their website so you can purchase tickets and find out more about this special event.